What's going on today, everybody? It's Jeremiah here with Aquatics and Exotics, and today we're going to do something very exciting. We are going to take an old tank I have lying around here. It's just a 5-gallon, and we are going to build a Neocaridina shrimp tank. So today we're gonna worry about getting the tank set up, substrate in, plants, some rocks, get the tank filled up, and get it cycling, because I got some shrimp coming in a couple weeks, so I'm super excited. So let's get into it. So like I was saying, here is the 5-gallon tank. Just got it emptied out, cleaned out. We ordered some plant and shrimp substrate. A few plants came in. We also got plants in other tanks. We got some dragon stone. So I'm going to let you guys sit front row and center here, and I'm going to try not to knock the camera over as I do this. So I guess first things first, I've never used Aqua soil or whatever you want to call this type of aquarium substrate before, so I just went with the cheapest one I could find, this Aqua. I think it was about $10 for a 5-pound bag, so that's about kind of the minimum you need for a 5-gallon tank according to the instructions. So we're going to dump this in, see how far it gets us. So, probably should have rinsed that, but oh well. So what we're going to do here is we're going to kind of slope this up to the back. But the thing is I'm not 100% sure how we're going to view this yet. I think I might spin it 90 degrees. So we'll kind of slope it up from this side and from this side. That way we could view it like so. Or like so. Okay, here we go. Got a good base going here. Let's see. I think I went with a stone I'm not familiar with either. I went with some dragon stone. I got a few bits down here. Few different sizes. Ooh, I like that one kinda. And this is all dragon stone, but it's very porous. I rinsed it and it's still turning my hands orange. So I think we're gonna go with this piece and these two oranger pieces. Give it some contrast. Ooh, this one's actually pretty good. I think we'll maybe go send that one vertically. Well, as MD says, we'll chuck it in and see if we like it. Ooh, I quite like that. And we're gonna scoop that over a touch. Also pulled this piece of holy wood out of a tank. This forward. And we'll see if we use that or not. Okay. That is looking pretty good. Let me move one of these lights over here. There you go, you can see a little better now. So, as far as plants, I got some dwarf sage, some dwarf chainsword. I think we'll put some tufts of that in there. And I think what we're going to do for a filter is I got a filter that's been running on the other shrimp tank for a long time. I have it sitting over here. It's kind of ugly though, so well, I changed my mind. We're going to go with a brand new filter. And as it's cycling, we'll throw a couple sponges that have been well cycled in with it to help them out. Yeah, I think we'll do something like that, but I think that is just really ugly. So we're going to move these out forward a little bit. See if we can't hide that behind there. Okay, that'll fit. Kind of tuck it away back there. I think that's good. So we still need something on this side. Well, for now I'm just going to take this out. We're going to scape it up, and we'll just put the sponge filter wherever it fits. So I'm really liking those two stones right now. Now, got to figure out, what do I want to do here next? think I'm gonna put some chain sword in. Here's some chain sword. Get off the brown leaves. These have just been sitting in the other tank for a while now. A couple weeks, something like that. I knew I was gonna use them on something. Just didn't know what. It's one. So these are, like I said, chain swords. So as these grow, they'll send off little runners and start new little plants. So I think we're going to put a couple of these. Maybe one over here. And one right here. There. Okay. Grab a dwarf sedge. This also has been in a just set in a tank for not as long as the others, but a little while. When you prep these, you basically just break the rock wool out. Get as much of that rock wool out of there as possible. Now these I usually like to keep together, but looks like we got 3 separate plants here. I'm going to put those just a little bit farther back. Not a very tall plant either. These are both very similar looking. Dwarf sedge. So I also did pick up a narrowleaf fern from PetSmart. It's 50% off. Gotta love the 50% off. And we're gonna stick that somewhere in here. Might even glue it to a little pebble. Toss it in the back here. Something like that. So all of these plants are super cheap. This is a very economical build. You could get a 5-gallon tank. You could get them on 50% off deals all the time, $5-10 Petco. So of course the memory card died in the camera, so we'll just finish tonight up off the phone. So I was in the middle of babbling there about the Java fern and everything like that. The memory card died. Didn't notice right away. I did go grab some melodia out of another tank. I think for tonight I do have the filter over here cycling. It says an empty tank, but all three of those are cycled sponges. So we're just gonna let that little guy run in there for a little while, and just get some bacteria on it before we go ahead and finish scaping here. I think I'm gonna grab some Java moss out of a couple other tanks, maybe some more Lodia, maybe some foxtail or hornwort. But for tonight, we're just gonna let this sit and just settle. So far, so good though. And come back tomorrow with some fresh plant harvestings and get this finished up for you guys. But for you, it'll just be 1 second. And we're back. So today we're pretty much done. We got to get the filter fitted. I'm gonna add some moss, some Java moss. I also bought one of these fluval moss ball things. So today we're gonna get the filter on here. We're going to add a couple more plants, and then we're going to let it cycle. So I'm gonna try and do this as steady as possible. I'm finishing this off my phone because my memory card's full. So, little moss ball. It kind of floats there for now until it fills up. Java moss right there. Moss ball. Now I think it's just all that's left is getting the filter fitted. So let's see how I can prop my phone over. There we go. Hopefully I don't drop it in a fish tank. So I had this filter cycling in the tank next door all night. So there, I think I like that. It's kind of in the way, but oh well. We got the filter going, some narrow leaf Java fern in the back, dwarf chain sword in the front, some dwarf sage in the back, some Java moss here, one of them fluval moss balls, some melodia in the back, and Ripped a little piece of Java Fern Windelove out of the tank upstairs. So I think that's it for this tank. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll be out with a part 2 when the shrimpies come in. Well, thanks guys, have a good day, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, and we'll catch you on the next one. What's going on today, everybody? It's Jeremiah here with Aquatics and Exotics, and today we're going to do something very exciting. We are going to take an old tank I have lying around here. It's just a 5-gallon, and we are going to build a Neocaridina shrimp tank. So today we're gonna worry about getting the tank set up, substrate in, plants, some rocks, get the tank filled up, and get it cycling, because I got some shrimp coming in a couple weeks, so I'm super excited. So let's get into it.